はい、どうも、小林ゲームズです。フレンチ家に起きた奇妙な出来事、続きをやっていきたいと思います。まあね、本当は単発であまりに話がわからなすぎてね、単発で終わらせるつもりだったんだけど、まあなんか暇なので、続きやっていきます。葬式の後、インディは部屋の半分をカブルビンの元には、本当はテキストの長さをどうにかしてくれるかな。母さんが言っていたおじいちゃんの18歳について、二度とその部屋には戻らなかったと。いまいちさ、その操作性がわからないのよ。話もわからないけど、操作もなんかわかりづらいな。どういう屋敷なのこれ。もうちょっとね、せめて字幕とかのやつを手動で流せたらいいんだけどね。わかりづらい。どうしたのかな。さて、いきますか。
The passages were a pretty tight fit.
通り道は
They'd
きつく
obviously
で
been
きて
built for smaller hands and bellies.
小さな手や胴回りを短いよ。もう本当な、この話読み終わる前にテキストが消えちゃうから困るんだけどね。
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
もう読むのは諦めて、みんな、見てる人に自分で読んでもらおう。自分で読む余裕がない。さて。ここさっき来たところね。うん。うん。
Only one restaurant would deliver to our house. We had Chinese a lot.
中華のレストラン。一応これホラーということで、ジャンルにあったんですけど、いまいちホラーというか、本当に奇妙な、物語的なね、話でしかないんですけど。
Edie told me the bricks came from the original house after it sank.
これは鍵が、回して開けるタイプか。これ、開けたか。で、
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
あとはどこだ？一通り歩いたが。
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
これはさっきの、前回覗いたところだよね。どこ行きゃいいんだろう。
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
開かれない。
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
どこ行きゃいいんだろう。これもさっき見たね。話が進まねえんだけど。これ行ったことないね。
The power had been turned off the night we left.
からん。どうしたもんかな。ここも何もないってことは、一度は来てる、見てる、覗いてる場面だし、ごめんさっき。どこ行けばいいんだ。迷ったもんだ。 わかんねえんだけど。怖い言う以上にね、どこ行ってからはいいかわかんねえ。どこまで進んだっけ。コールビンは終わって、その次か。入れた。このとこあった。
Growing up,
入
I
れ
always
た
thought
わ。
of Barbara as a child star.
いやー、わかりづれ
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
ほんとなんかざっくりしてるからさ、どう育たらいいかわかんないんだけど。
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great
何
scream.
このざっくりとした規制は。
Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent. She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
なんとなく絵の世界でなんかしばき倒せるけどしばけるけど、まあ先進むか。
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
世界観がいまいちわからんけど。おらおらおら。これなんかこういうのって木工室で見た気がするな。なんかこのね、丸のこむき出しなので、ね、絶対危ないミスったら手切れちゃうようなね、木材加工するのね、いや作業台みたいな。これ学校で見た気するわ。でいたずら仕掛けたつもりがね、松葉杖でしばかれるという。
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
いやなんで常になんで松葉杖をその逆手で持った状態で動いてんだろうね。そこだけなんか謎やけども。 うん。やっと絵の立ちはともかく、なんかやっとホラーっぽい要素が出てきたね。
Walter, are you there? Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't
Yeah.
moving.
いやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいや
Over yet.
なんでそんなにそんなことそんなねギャグでも起きないよそんないやいやいやいやいやいやそこまでうまく落ちるかい。
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing,
Eh?
but all she
He died.
heard was... was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
後ろ後ろ後ろ
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true.
サプライズにしてはちょっ
Saw
と
what
不気味すぎる
kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard. That's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
これでバーバラの話は終わったと。で、一旦戻って、
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
でさっきの話ではオルゴールのやつが、まあ、ぶん回せば鍵が開くっていうことが分かったから、下降りてみるか。ダイヤルをまあぶん回せば鍵が手に入るっていうのが分かったからね。ほら、それだ。で、これで鍵、ここが開けれる。これもビリヤードというかね、
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot. I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that. I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't
皆さん
believe
さよ
I've
な
been
ら。
down
ここに
here
い
for
て
30 years.
30年に、もう30年になるとは思えない、思われる。
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today.
いや、素手でそこ思ったら手切れるって。
I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
いや、からそこ素手持つなや手切れるって。いや、桃の缶詰丸飲み。
Everything just stopped.
いや、てかずっと桃の缶詰ずっと
Whatever
食いよ
that
ん
thing
か。
was, it was gone.
他になかった。
Maybe you got
他に缶詰ないん
tired
か。
of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can. I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left, or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one more day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Walter died when I was
ウォルターの
6.
日記をかけたと。
I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
ということは多分この枝に書いてあるやつを全部読んでいく、出来事を読み明かしていくってことか。
I'm sure my mom
出
was
来
trying
事
to
を。
protect me.
で、これで、ウォルターが進んだ道をまた自分です歩いていくと。その先で見つけた出来事をまた読み明かして、また次の部屋に進んでいく感じかな。
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
やっとなんか話の流れは分かった。流れは分かったけどね、いまいち理解するまでにちょっと時間かかるな。
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
ウォルター。
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family.
言うたらまあ、孫とかがこの実家に帰ってその出来事をの日記を読み返してこう思い出を振り返るみたいな
And the history your
感じなの
mom
かな、このゲーム。
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.あ、こっちか。 And look at the house. That history of imagination and stubbornness and madness. Any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house? It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault. Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery. I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night. Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant. I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense. Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged. Not quite.
What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
Did you want to get a picture of me or what? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though. Aw.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee. Hey!
That's a keeper. Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish. Now, Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map. Let's see. Maybe.
could have been.
鹿男。わからん。どこだろう。わからん。どこを全部それ取ればいいんだ。
eyes, Don.
これか。
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad,
Let me get behind you.
do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Now keep yourself squared up, elbows down, like we practiced. Whenever you're ready. Great shot, Don. I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about.
Dad!
ああ。何やってんだ。
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
あと、1、2、3、4、5、6。まあ、家族全員だから、思い出を振り返るみたいなことなのかな。ということで今回はここまでにしたいと思います。また次回よかったら見に来てください。それでは。